Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, November 16, 2021, Tuesday. This is Jessa Cabugao and you are watching CE Daily Newscast, bringing you the eye of the news. We come into contact with textile art every day, from the clothes we wear up to the objects that decorate our home. It's an art that's simultaneously beautiful and useful. For further information, here is Miss Elliene Erandio, live from the Hobby Exhibit.
Good morning, Jessa. I am here in Hobby Exhibit where textile artists showcase the vast differences that are possible when dealing with fabric, thread, and yarn. As you can see, there are different designs in this exhibit that truly will captivate people. Textile art has been a part of our culture with different patterns and symbolism. It is the process of creating something using fibers gained from sources like plants, animals, insects, and synthetic materials. The word textile is from the Latin word textiles, which means woven or to weave. Textiles are thus a major component of material culture. They may be viewed as products of technology, as cultural symbols, as works of art, or as items of trade. The textile arts are a fundamental human activity, expressing symbolically much of what is valuable in any culture. The study of textile helps one to understand the properties of the fabric and helps one to develop an interest in clothing and textile career. Textiles serve the everyday needs of people, but they may also be served to distinguish individuals and groups of individuals in terms of social class, gender, occupation, and status with the group. We have Ms. Adelaida to further give us more information about different techniques of textiles.
Good evening, Jessa and Elliene. I am here at Likang Hobby, wherein they introduces the different techniques of textile art, including weaving, embroidery, knitting, and crochet.
Weaving. Weaving involves interlacing two sets of threads to form a fabric or cloth. An example of this is Kalinga weave from Kalinga province in the community of Mabilog-Lubwagan weavers. Kalinga weaves are characterized by the traditional color combinations of red and black stripes and the use of beads. Many traditional Kalinga weaving designs and patterns remain unchanged through generations, with weavers taking care not to make alterations since the colors and details have specific meanings. Weavers of Kalinga textile use indigenous raw materials from banana, kagon, abaca, and magi and braid them with polyester or cotton textile. We also have bontok weaving. Bontok hand-woven fabrics are characterized by motifs that includes geometric shapes of things around them, such as man, lizard, mountain, rains, and flower. This fabric is used for wains or men gesturing or what we call bahag, and get up or lufid among women or what we call tapis. Embroidery comes from the French word broderie, meaning embellishment or to make something more beautiful by adding something to it. Embroidery is usually seen on caps, hats, coats, blankets, dress, shirt, denim, stocking, and many more. Lumban is the embroidery capital of the Philippines. Fine, juicy, and piña cloth are embroidered by hand and the finished product is worn by males as barong Tagalog and by females as saya or Filipiniana. During the early 1900s, nagwas or lagwas, or which we called undergarments, and kamison or kemis were the very first items to be embroidered. The intricate embroidery and kalyado are found in the bodice and hemline. Panuelo made of piña cloth have cut open work and floral design on its edges. Knitting. It is done by a hand or a machine, and also it is manipulated by a yarn to create a textile or fabric. Knit is defined as to join together interconnecting loops of yarn or threads in rows of stitches into a garment or piece of fabric using a machine or special needles. An example of knit is used to special needles and yarn to create a sweater. Crochet is the process of creating textile by using a crochet hook or interlock loops of yarn, thread, or strands of other materials.
This is Amethyst reporting.
This is Erandio from Hobby Exhibit of CE Daily Newscast.
Art is one of the oldest forms of art in human civilization. At its inception, it was not focused on looks, but for practical purposes such as clothing or blankets to keep warm. This dates all the way back to prehistoric times, and anthropologists estimated that this is between 100,000 to 500,000 years ago. These goods were made from animal skin, fur, leaves, and many more. As time wore on and the Neolithic culture settled, textile became increasingly complex. Many early pieces were made with felting, which agitates animal fibers like wool to interlock them in a strong band. Beyond that, though, humans also spun fibers to create strands of thread. They were woven together and resemble more of what we're used to today. The rich history of textile art has laid the groundwork for contemporary creatives. In modern times, the term fiber art or textile art generally describe textile-based objects that have no intended use.
Damage after damage causes bugbog hair. Let nature revive it. Palmolive Naturals Damage Repair 10, infused with 100% natural argan oil, a known antioxidant that takes hair from bugbog to beautiful. Let nature revive your hair. Palmolive Naturals.
Let's hear a share of knowledge from Miss Freya about textile art, soul, dreams, and imagination.
An artist and educator, Freya provides educational videos, which is all about textile art. She is continuously teaching while doing crochet art as a hobby and applying it in her videos. She aims to inspire and live up being creative that makes people appreciate her works.
Thank you for watching. Again, this is Jessa Cabugao of CE Daily Newscast, bringing you the eye of the news.
Ang programang ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema.
Dudukutan sila, pero iba pala ang dudukutin sa kanila.
Tulog po ako. Siguro, umiral siguro yung kadimonyo ng aking kamay. Gumalaw.
Lenggo.
Five little ducks went swimming one day over the hill and far up.
Karahasan.
Dave, you crazy, dog.
Sexual. Horror. Droga.
Naman ang isip ko.
Angkop sa mga bata.